I think the easiest thing in life is to give up.
One of the greatest drivers of all time, Lewis Hamilton, has been an outspoken advocate on many causes. As the lone black driver on the circuit, he has practically made it his duty wearing a shirt back in 2020 that read "Arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor." He would lead the charge in F1 with drivers taking a knee, though it would be short-lived as many abandoned the cause. Throughout the history of sports, dissent has been key, yet the powers that be will unquestionably try and deter it at every turn. With that being said, it is clear Lewis Hamilton and those who think like Lewis Hamilton are being targeted. So if you're asking, what exactly is the story here? I got you covered. The FIA is led by this man, President Mohammed bin Sulayem. F1 CEO is this man, Stefano Domenicali. F1 is the racing league Hamilton competes in. Essentially, per Article 12.2.1n, the FIA banned every single driver from making any non-neutral political statements, as they put it. It is a reach, with the FIA stating the drivers must get permission to wear, for example, rainbow shoelaces that support the LGBTQ plus community. Now, let me be clear about this. This follows other notable sports leagues and their initiatives, and also how they have tried to clamp down on what those initiatives are when their athletes take the field, take the court, what have you. The National Football League would only allow a set of messages stripping the players' voice, permitted via the hierarchy of predominantly white NFL owners are the 6 messages you see on your screen. Now, many would say, what about the Progressive National Basketball Association? They fell victim to this as well, and in the process, angered many, including the players who were outspoken about this. Those league-approved messages were another effort to silence their workforce. Now, the FIA has faced their fair share of backlash from this, okay? They have tried to clarify in a statement, though, that the neutrality they desire from their drivers must occur during key moments across all motorsport competitions, such as podiums, national anthems, and official activities on the field of play. It does not impose any additional restrictions on individuals expressing their views outside of these times. Now, let me be clear about this. As we are going through this statement from the FIA, this brings back, this. Memories of Colin Kaepernick when he protested. And the bullhorns, the anti-kneeling crowd, would write on signs and messages across various NFL stadiums that you are seeing on your screen right now. On the notion of the FIA demanding the drivers get league approval, it's a power grab by the most powerful in the sport, suppressing those who have made them extremely wealthy beyond their years. Furthermore, protest is not something that is supposed to be comfortable. It is not something where you kick your feet up and say, yep, we're going to do that. Thumbs up. It is supposed to make you uncomfortable. It is supposed to make you distress. It is supposed to make you think. It is supposed to make and have a call to action that folks act upon. Bring light to an issue. The voice of the voiceless. Activists that are not being heard are amplified. It's very important. One human rights group has chided the FIA and F1 leadership. They spoke up for Hamilton, writing, "None of the statements Lewis Hamilton has made can be considered any more political than the decision by the FIA to withdraw from racing in Russia in the last season due to its invasion of Ukraine." Now, I say to that, damn. Good statement. Memory would not fail the masses on this subject, though. It was only 2 years prior that the FIA launched the We Race as One initiative, which aimed to tackle the biggest issues facing our sport and global communities underpinning the F1 strategy to make a tangible difference in the world in which we race. Quite a reversal, no? Last February, Domenicali would say it's time to move on from Hamilton and whoever would join him to take a knee, the symbolic gesture to bring awareness and call out systemic racism and police brutality. According to mappingpoliceviolence.org, black people are 2.9 times more likely to be killed by police than white people in the United States of America. 1 month ago, we learned of over 100 pieces of legislation targeting the LGBTQ plus community. Women's rights are being rolled back left and right, just to name a few. Still, the FIA has said a violation of the new rule can result in the FIA's refusal to issue drivers a super license, which acts as a qualifier for drivers to compete. The organization also maintains the right to without or cancel registration requests for those in breach of policy. Many drivers are peeved, including Hamilton. When asked of the decision, Hamilton told ESPN, "It doesn't surprise me, but nothing will stop me from speaking on the things that I'm passionate about and on issues that there are. The sport does have a responsibility still to speak out, to create awareness on important topics, particularly as we travel to all these different places. So nothing changes for me." For the FIA to issue such a statement is flat out blasphemous and wrong. Here's to hoping the drivers band together and the FIA gets rid of this entire new article and set of rules, because it should not be this way.